Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland, BROWNS. Let's get to the news when it comes to the Browns and the roller coaster that's been this NFL season. There's always something brewing, whether it's on the field or off. And right now, the focus is on the quarterback situation, a topic that's been heating up for the last few weeks, especially with Dillon Gabriel's future and the ongoing evaluation of Deshaun Watson's replacement, Shedeur Sanders. It's a storyline that's gripping Browns fans because it could directly influence how the team shapes its future, especially as we inch closer to the playoffs and beyond. The buzz around Gabriel's potential return and the battle for the starting spot is more intense than ever, and it's stirring up a lot of questions among the faithful. Dillon Gabriel, who's been on the sidelines lately, found himself caught in a bit of a storm. His fiancée, Zoe Caswell, recently made some comments that sent ripples through the Browns community. She suggested that everyone in the building wants Gabriel back on the field, implying that there's a lot of support for him within the organization. But as many insiders and reports suggest, the reality might be quite different. According to Cleveland.com's Mary Kay Cabot, it's becoming increasingly clear that Gabriel's chances of returning this season are slim to none. The coaching staff and front office seem to be leaning heavily towards giving Shedeur Sanders the reins for the remaining games, especially since the team is still in evaluation mode heading into the final stretch of the season. This isn't just about who's better or who's more ready. It's about the organization's long-term plans, draft strategy, and whether they see Sanders as a potential franchise quarterback. Cabot noted that unless something unforeseen happens, Dillon Gabriel probably won't see the field again this season. The Browns are likely to stick with Shedeur, who has shown flashes of talent but also has had his struggles, especially given the overall chaos in the offense. Sanders' first two starts have been promising enough to warrant a longer look, but the team's offensive struggles have clouded the evaluation. The offense has been a mess, period. It's been a challenge for any quarterback to find rhythm, let alone a rookie making his first real NFL starts. Sanders has some good tools, a strong arm, mobility, and a certain it factor that's hard to ignore. Still, it's clear the Browns are taking it 1 week at a time. Head coach Kevin Stefanski has emphasized the importance of a week-to-week approach, keeping Sanders hungry and focused on the task at hand. That's smart coaching because honestly, with the offense's current state, it's tough for anyone to shine. Sanders' stats so far speak volumes: 405 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions in just 10 quarters. But those numbers don't tell the full story, especially considering the lack of chemistry with his pass catchers. It's been a tough road for Sanders. Before the Week 11 game against the Ravens, he had no real time with the starting offense, which is a huge disadvantage for any quarterback trying to gel with his receivers. His connection with Jerry Jeudy, his top target, has been shaky at best, leading to some heated sideline exchanges that fans and analysts have caught. Sanders himself admitted that trust is a big part of the equation, saying, "This team is not going to be a microwave thing. We're going to have sparks here and there, but it's going to take time to develop that chemistry with everybody, to be on the same page with Jerry." That's a mature perspective, but it also highlights how much work is still ahead for Sanders if he wants to be the guy for Cleveland long-term. This week's game against the Tennessee Titans offers a real opportunity for Sanders and Jeudy to get on the same page. The Titans are exactly a juggernaut. They've got just 1 win so far, but every game counts in this league, especially for a rookie trying to prove his worth. Browns fans are eager to see progress and hope that Sanders can develop the consistency needed to lead this team into the postseason. But there's also the question of what the Browns will do in the offseason, especially if Sanders shows flashes of promise but still has a lot to learn. Will they draft a quarterback? Will they stick with Sanders and build around him? These are the questions in every Browns fan's mind right now, and it makes the upcoming weeks even more crucial. The overall situation with Gabriel is a tough pill to swallow for Browns fans who were hoping to see him step back in and make an impact this season. His injury, a concussion, sidelined him at a critical moment, and now his future seems uncertain. Many believed he had the potential to be a solid quarterback for Cleveland, especially given his athleticism and ability to make plays with his legs. But with the team focusing on Sanders, it appears Gabriel's chances of reclaiming a starting role are dwindling. The coaching staff and management are clearly prioritizing development and evaluation, which makes sense given the current state of the offense. Cleveland's offensive line has been inconsistent, the play calling has been predictable at times, and the overall rhythm has been off. That's a recipe for frustration, but also a clear indication that the Browns are trying to figure out what they truly have in Sanders and whether he can be the future. Fans have been vocal on social media, debating whether Sanders deserves more time or if Gabriel should get another shot when he's healthy. It's this passion that makes being a Browns supporter so special, the deep investment in every game, every play, every development. And while the season has been a roller coaster, there's still hope that things will turn around. The Browns have a talented roster, a solid defense, and enough offensive weapons to make a playoff push if the quarterback situation stabilizes. The coaching staff has shown signs of patience and a willingness to develop young players, which bodes well for Sanders if he continues to improve. Looking ahead, Browns fans are eager to see how this quarterback saga unfolds. Will Sanders keep his starter role? Will Gabriel be in the mix again next year? Or will Cleveland make a bold move in the offseason? These questions are the hot topics around Berea right now. And what's clear is that the team's success hinges on the development of their quarterbacks, especially as they try to keep pace in a fiercely competitive AFC North. The rivalry with the Ravens and Steelers remains intense, and every win or loss can have a ripple effect on playoff seeding and division standings. Browns fans are used to high stakes, and this season it's no different. In the end, Cleveland is hoping for clarity, progress, and the right decisions to be made at the quarterback position. The team's future depends on it. Whether Sanders continues to grow into a franchise quarterback or Gabriel makes a comeback, Browns fans will be right there, supporting every step of the way. The passion runs deep, and the hope is that this season's challenges will turn into building blocks for a brighter future. We're all in this together, rooting for our Browns to rise and reclaim their place among the NFL's elite. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YOUTUBE algorithm to keep recommending the latest Cleveland Browns news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. As we look at the bigger picture, it's clear that the Browns are in a pivotal moment right now. The quarterback decision isn't just about individual talent, it's about the future of the franchise. If Sanders can develop consistency, show that he can handle the pressure, and start connecting with his receivers, this team could be on the cusp of something special. But if the offense continues to sputter and the coaching staff feels the need to make a change, they won't hesitate to make bold moves. Cleveland fans have seen their team go through many phases, but what remains constant is the passion and the relentless hope that better days are ahead. In the meantime, fans should keep their eyes on this week's game, cheer loudly, and support the players through the ups and downs. The Browns have a talented roster, a dedicated coaching staff, and a fan base that never gives up. That's what makes supporting this team so unique, the unwavering belief that someday soon this team will rise again. Whether it's Sanders developing into a long-term starter or Gabriel making a triumphant return, the story is still being written. And Browns fans are right there, every step of the way, ready to celebrate when the team finally brings home that elusive Super Bowl trophy. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.